Hi there, this is Toby Green and you're listening to The Green Room with Tom Green and Jacob Gaynor. Stay tuned.
Oh, coffee's for a week for that, mate.
Welcome back to In the Green Room.
Jacob, what's in that cup? And why is it yellow?
No, it was a Barocca.
Why do you need that?
I'm tired.
Big night last
Yeah.
night.
Big day. Actually wasn't massive.
Yeah.
Cooper Hamilton.
It's great sponsorship, that.
Barocca. Shout out Barocca. It was a big night last night. Not like anything like that. I was just watching the footy. Obviously a big moment for the competition. Essendon and the Gold Coast went head to head. Gold Coast first ever final series. Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations to the Suns.
Fellow Expansion Cup. Now, I probably should say that if you're watching and maybe listening, you might have heard a familiar voice.
Yeah.
Cooper Hamilton.
Yep. Coop's back
He's
on.
back.
Is this second or third rendition?
Second, but this is actually in the green room.
First time in the green room.
Rather than in Jacob's
housemate's spare room.
Yeah.
We don't have the sign up though either.
No.
Yeah, you obviously weren't prepared, but that's
Jacob not prepared?
In the green room. Don't come at me, mate. Don't come at me. Coop, how are you?
Absolutely brilliant. Happy to be here, and we...
Why are you here?
Well, I was about to say we probably pissed off quite a fair chunk of the opposition side.
No.
Competition.
Not opposition. The clubs that are already out.
Oh, you just beat up on everyone else who was already down.
No, I wouldn't say beat up. I'd say encourage them to get on board with the Orange team.
Pretty much kicked them while they're down. Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And no, it was good.
Yeah, it might be our best yet. If it gets through past all approvals. Yeah. It might be pretty short because I don't know how much is getting through. Well, we said a lot of things.
High on Cooper Hamilton and then jump on board. Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah. It'll be close. We'll see how we go. How have you been, Coop? Give us a little life update.
Life update. Well, football's going really well. Got a final this weekend, so I don't know when does this pod come out? Tomorrow. Okay, so we're playing Kyabram Bombers at home Saturday night, qualifying final, win it. We get 2 chances to play in a grand final.
2?
Yeah, it's a really weird structure. There's 6 teams that make finals. It's a different structure.
So if you win, you could then lose so you get a week off or something, but you could lose the next week.
And then go again.
No week off. So if we lose the next week, we just get another shot to play for, like we play in a prelim the week after.
Right. And if you win, you've got a week off?
No, if we win, we play. And if we win that game, then we play in the grand final and get a week off.
Okay, right.
Very odd structure, but...
That does not make sense in my head.
No, it doesn't. And it doesn't in mine either.
Wow.
But yeah, other than that, not too bad. Just filming content and stuff, trying to find... Actually, I need more content ideas because VFL training's all done, so there's not really any training vlogs to do.
I've been meaning to ask you, and I suppose this is a really good environment to do it. I don't know how actually honest you'll be because I suppose if you're still at Carlton VFL, you probably don't want to can winners. How do they, what are some similarities, but then also differences between things like, what's the Carlton facilities like? Like, are they cool? I don't know. What's their start? I've actually been meaning to ask you this off air. It's just so happened that literally I've come and said hey to Coop in the cafe. And
avoided me all day.
No, okay, that's not fair. But,
standard.
And then we've just come in here. And then also what are their, what are your teammates like? All that sort of thing. Is there staff, what's the VFL programs in terms of are they resources, who's better, that sort of thing as well?
Well, very completely different to Giants. I mean, Giants, not that they're not amazing. It's just they don't exactly have... I mean, Carlton's 100 and something years old. Giants is 10 to 15 years old. So when it comes to VFL programs, very much more developed. We've got all our own physios, our own doctors, which is incredible. It's awesome. And they're the best people. I love them all to death. And then not very similar to Giants here. I mean, Giants have a couple that train here every now and then, whereas we, as an entire VFL squad, train every Monday, Wednesday.
And how big is it squad?
We'd have anywhere from, I think there's 15 to 20 on the VFL list, and then you can get anywhere from 10 to 20 train-ons that come in, just casual regulars.
And you said you train Monday, Wednesday?
Monday, Wednesday, yeah. So Monday, pretty much from I'd say 3:30 to about 8:30, so about 5 hours. And that's I don't even have a proper job, and I dread going in. It's just it takes up so much of your week.
Yeah.
Could you imagine some of these blokes are working from, I know one of my mates, Christian Ferranado, he works in the mines or something on excavators and starts at 4:30 in the morning, knocks off at like 2, goes to training from 3:30 to 8:30.
You gotta love it. You gotta
Yeah.
really love it to be doing that.
But in terms of facilities and stuff, like, I mean, the new facilities here are incredible, and it's pretty much like very similar. I'd say these might be, well, because they're newer, quite just a tiny bit better.
Yeah.
But like Carlton's got everything under the sun, as you can imagine. I mean,
Yeah.
Icon Park's an incredible establishment, and then you look at the staff. Just imagine giant social media or like entire staff room in there, and then times it by like 5.
Yeah, right. I
There's-
think, Jacob, you enjoy the fact that isn't the case here, don't you?
Yeah.
Be a lot more hands to go
There's
through.
certain aspects, yeah. Like, at times, and I'll speak on behalf of the media team, like, we'd love help. Like, because we're also the only club with a netball team.
Yes.
So, like, you're managing AFL, AFLW, VFL, and a netball team,
That's 4 different social media accounts.
which at its times can be quite challenging, especially because you want to give people breaks and you want to get, like, it's so easy to burn out in this industry. So, like, yeah,
Like
you
Will
do.
just came back from 2 weeks in Europe.
Yeah, so he's fine.
Woo, go
Yeah.
Will.
Will's refreshed.
Yeah, he looks great.
He's
All
come
of
back
us.
glowing.
He was talking about the bags under his eye, actually. I was wondering why he
That's
said
just jet lag.
yeah.
Whereas, like, yeah, you're right. Like, the bigger traditional clubs like Carlton and Collingwood, like, their media team. I think Collingwood's is like 20 people.
Yeah, they churn through people too.
Which
they
is
get
like-
uni people coming in left.
But,
right,
like,
and
they have,
centre.
like, a long-form storyteller.
That is
Like,
a role. Well, they have a dedicated TikTok person.
That's
and
what I
a
mean, like-
dedicated Instagram person. Like,
it's just a different world, different funds. But, again, like what Tom said, like, I think that because we're so small, we're so much closer than any other media team would be, I think, because we
And
just have to work on
You
top
can
of
keep
each
the
other all the
message
time.
more aligned though as well. So like
So aligned.
because you're running most things in terms of like social stuff, instead of you running a line on Instagram and then having a separate person run a line on TikTok and whatever, you're like
It's all the
get to
same
control
voice.
the narrative,
Yeah.
of what you want to do.
Which I love.
we know you do, mate.
Thanks, Tom. No.
Oh, it's just come back then, I think.
you get better relationship with the players.
Yeah, no, you sound bad.
We're having issues here.
Goodies. There we go.
Go again, Coop.
And now.
Yeah, that's working
Do I need to
there.
hold that? Yeah, I'll just hold it. Got me now.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't be doing that the whole
Yeah.
show.
This looks really weird.
Why did it just cut out, though?
That's where. Oh, there we go.
There you go, you're back.
Yeah.
We're good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, just don't move. No one move.
Yeah.
I was just saying you have better relationship with players, and you're probably like more likely to get them to do things like walking around an airport and asking rogue questions and stuff.
Well, yeah, I think we've talked about it before, but I pride myself on the relationships with players because I think that's when you get the most authentic content. But it's also like it's got its challenges. It's like
you can't get too close to the players and
no, well, not like that, but like I mean more like relationship wise. When players want to say no, they kind of treat you like a friend. They don't treat you like a club official, I guess. Like.
Yeah.
If I went up to Tom and said, I need you to do this, he's going to treat me as a friend. He's not treating me as a staff member. So he'd be like, piss off.
no. Okay, hold on.
Which he's done so many
No.
times.
Let's also make that really, really clear. I'm not a good example to use in that situation because I never say no.
So, photo shoot tomorrow?
Yeah, I don't have a choice, so I don't bother trying to say no. That
Well,
also
not having a
wasn't for
choice
you
is
either.
different. Anyway, sorry.
No,
It's been a couple of weeks.
well, you
We've
never,
been
never
hostile.
say no. I mean, he did the speedo race. That was. I mean, you probably wanted to do that more than Jacob wanted to do it.
Oh, I wanted to see my name tattooed on him, so.
I actually saw that live. I remember that. He was doing rehab running in the pool. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, we don't talk about it. But talk us through the year, Coop. So you played one VFL game for Carlton.
I played one game. We lost by 110 points. I played in the forward line, and I didn't see a lick of it.
Forward line.
Yeah, that's how I got in. I'm grateful for the opportunity and everything like that, but at the end of the day, I'm enjoying playing back home with my brothers in Rochi. So finals time, great time of the year. But yeah, I got my one lick at VFL, and it probably wasn't the best game to play in, best debut, but no, we did it.
Losing by 100 points and playing as a forward, you're not really giving
We're
it a good
just running
opportunity,
those
is it?
patterns. You know how it is.
You would have clocked up the Ks.
Yeah, well, it's a bad day when you come off the ground, you had more Ks than touches.
Ooh.
And I hate to admit that's happened more times than not. So
Now,
great.
one other thing.
All good, mate.
Thought you were laughing at me, but
No,
you
but he's
sneezing.
just sneezing. He does this. It's actually so rude.
Oh, my bad. I have hay fever. Yeah, Tom does that. Tom does this thing where he has hay fever. Yeah.
So do I, man. Hold
Yeah,
it in.
thanks. No, you don't.
I get hay fever.
You couldn't hold it in when you were eating those hot things the other week.
Yeah,
Could you?
we got feedback on that.
What, that you were
You
sweating
would have
everywhere?
seen this, of course.
Yeah,
And crying.
I like that
Mm.
that diet.
So Harry
You
struggled.
went really red and you were
I
sweating and
really
crying.
struggled. Tom was like, he's just
It is
eating chicken for
it's
fun.
delicious, yeah.
So I've
Really?
actually ordered a new hot sauce,
Oh my God.
Oh wow,
and I'm going to get this guy.
like Carolina Reaper type.
Yeah,
hot
like,
sauce.
well, that's what I thought it was.
And it
Apparently, it wasn't that bad. Well, like a few other
You
people.
thought it was pretty bad.
Yeah, you.
Yeah, but I can't do
was
I
spice.
thought it was fine.
We dumped every hot sauce on
They
Tom's
loaded
chicken.
up as much as they could and it was fine.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't think it was that bad.
I didn't know you were
Very
that good
impressive.
at spice.
Well, I don't think it's even like when you say being good because I enjoy spice in my food.
He's a ginger.
Oh,
What does that mean?
Oh, just saying.
you like hot things because you're
it's in the genes.
fiery.
What? Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, I don't know. Just I didn't think that was that spicy.
Yeah. Well, we've taken the feedback and there's a new sauce on the way, so we'll play again.
And you'll be participating as well.
No,
Yep.
no, I'll answer whatever you want.
No, you won't.
I will.
I'll ask you the same questions. You won't answer them.
I'll answer them.
No,
I'm
you
not eating that hot sauce. Mate, I struggled for months after that
Months.
last week.
Yeah.
Coop, I want to dissect your last few weeks as well.
Yep. Go ahead.
You've been very active, very
Mhm.
vocal on socials about, I guess, your journey with football,
Yep.
loving it, not loving it. Can you provide a little update on where that's at and how you're feeling?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I spoke about how I'm trying to find my love for football again
Mhm.
and like purpose and all that sort of jazz. I think it's just, I went through a period where I didn't really play for 2 years. Like I played maybe 6 or 7 games and like the performance anxiety playing those games was like shocking. I was playing for a contract, whatever. And I feel like the last couple of weeks it was sort of compounding as I wasn't really enjoying football that much, probably because I'm playing in Victorian winter weather, going to games where it's just pissing down rain, it's wet and muddy, no one wants to be there. But yeah, I've definitely struggled with this year, especially not enjoying football near as much as what I used to. Like I used to be obsessed. I'd be in here every off day training and stuff like that. And like as a kid, obsession, like you just want to be drafted. And then it got to the point where after my injury, I was like, oh, finally I can play footy again. And it just didn't feel the same. Like it was just, I couldn't put into words how much I dreaded going to training. And then even at times this year, like I'll get to the game and go, geez, I just can't wait till this is over.
Really?
You just want to finish the game. Yeah. And it's just like the weirdest thing. You can't really describe how you feel, like something that you've loved so much and then all of a sudden you dread it. So I'm slowly repairing the relationship with footy, and I think that finals time, good weather, will aid that. But yeah, it's been very difficult to sort of lose love with football. And then I've tried to voice that to people, and it's got a lot of positive feedback, and people are like, mate, I feel so similar. So I mean, I don't know how much more I can do about it, but yeah, that's sort of where I'm at with it all.
Will you give it a break? As in, like, do you reckon? I don't know. Would you potentially have a year off next year and just like not play footy just to see if you then miss it after that, or is it like even once footy's done here, finals, you see how long that goes, and then you're just like, well, I'm just gonna not train. Well, like maybe train to stay fit or whatever, but like you don't need to pick the footies up. You don't need to. I don't know. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, no, I know. Like I've literally thought about that. Like over the past couple of weeks, so many times. Like there's times where I go, I can't wait for football to finish. But then I'm like, oh, I'm playing in finals. Like this would be sick. But then I go, like I've had clubs come to me and go, oh, what are you doing next year? And I sort of use the excuse of, oh, let me just finish on this year. Like we're playing finals and stuff. But I genuinely don't know what I'm going to do. Like if I had, I guess, something come up, footy's kind of like fill the weekend for me. So if I had something come up and it was like I'm committed on weekends doing this, it sounds weird to say, but I would gladly drop football and not play. At the moment, it's just a way for me to sort of play with my mates, enjoy. But I have no idea what I'm doing next year. I don't like. I've had people ask whether I want to play in Darwin and play a couple of games up there, which would be cool to experience that. But I just don't know whether I want to put myself through playing football and also like just the whole pre-season thing. I don't know whether I love it enough to do one of those. Like I genuinely have thought maybe I just give it a break, have a gap year essentially of football. But I'm not sure.
Do you think there's a certain component of the game that is making you not resent it, but like lose the passion a little bit? Is it the pre-season? Is it the risk of injury again? Or is it just like the whole going through the motion of the weekend? And
I wish I could like pinpoint it, because if I could pinpoint it, I just wouldn't do it. Like if
Pre-season.
if it was training, I just pull a sickie. If it was pre-season, I just go to Darwin and play footy instead. But it's just like the whole culmination of it. I feel like I want to do something else. It's really, like I've said it about 10 times, it's hard to explain, but I can't put my finger on what it actually is. And as soon as I find that, that'd be awesome.
Do you think the social media aspect of your game now, like we know you vlog the games, like, has that helped?
I think,
or taken away from? Like, does
I
it
reckon
almost
it's
feel like
done
a
the
job
opposite.
now?
Yeah, I think it's done the opposite.
Yeah.
Because each time I go to play a game or I go to training, I'm filming it. Like, this guy's got his camera out all the time. And I genuinely think that it has taken away from the love of the game again. So, like, each time I go to the game, I'm filming everything about it. And once I finish the game, I'm spending the whole next day editing it, like a game day vlog or a training TikTok or something like that. And I probably haven't done myself. I've done myself a bit of a disservice in terms of finding that love again, because all I'm thinking about is, I've got to film that and stuff like that. So I'd say I probably have shot myself in the foot. So maybe a gap year and finding something else to do is what I want to do.
It does sound like a break could be the best thing for you. Not even, doesn't have to be long term, like a year, but like you essentially went from being delisted straight into like the content angle was kind of like that unemployed angle.
Yep.
And then you kind of found your rhythm now, but you haven't stopped.
No, I haven't. And that's probably like...
Like you're even doing the Australian Open.
Yeah.
Like you genuinely haven't stopped.
Well, I look at that and I go, like, social media is shocking for your mental health. Like,
Awful.
It's horrible. And all I'm thinking about every day is, I've got to post something today. I've got to post something. I've got to figure out something to talk about or something to do, something interesting. And sometimes it's amazing. I come up with something like really hilarious and it's great. And then some days
We
I'm
have
just
those
like,
days, mate.
yeah, everyone's got like, we just cooked up some magic before, so.
Crazy.
But like, it's the most like draining thing, just thinking about that all day. And then I'm just sitting in front of a computer all day trying to figure out something to do. And like convincing myself that it's a job. But I mean,
It's so easy to get burnout in social media.
I just need to start a podcast and just talk to people. Nah. Yeah, it's...
Well, we're looking to go off brand. Tom wants to do a podcast away from the club channels in the off season at a pub.
To listen to it.
Oh, you would pay to listen to it if we're at a pub.
That sounds
A
sick.
few pubs have reached out, Tom.
Are you being serious?
Yeah. They're like, yeah, we'd love to host, like, do this. And I genuinely think we do it. Once you're back from your holiday, we have a look.
That's sick. Is that a Canberra pubs?
No, you sell Sydney pubs.
Really?
Yeah. We could go back home if we want.
No, I was going to say, you know what we really should do is like have an off-season one of like each weekend we'll go.
Pub tour.
Yeah, and like
Different pub. Go on tour.
But start in one as in like the podcast can be like filmed at like 4 or 5 in the evenings as the pub's starting to like get a little bit busier, and you know what I mean? Like there's just a bit happening, and then
You should pub crawl it. So
We
you
would get
start-
cancelled so quick.
You start sober at the first one and you go through about 4 or 5, and by the end of it, you were just unhinged.
Well, the difference between Tom and I would be
Jake
he's
would be
obviously a lot
unhinged at the
bigger.
second
Yeah, I was going to say.
I would have one beer and be like, you know what, Tom?
I'm laying it all on
I've
the
got
table.
Yeah,
to say.
I got something to drop. No, exciting. Now, I want to talk about something that happened yesterday as well. I haven't spoken to either of you about talking about it. But massive news within the industry, and I guess the sporting industry in whole.
yes.
In that Mitch came out.
Mitch Brown, yeah.
Mitch Brown came out, former West Coast player, and he has become the first bisexual man to play in the AFL, or publicly,
Openly, yeah.
openly. So he did a piece with the Daily Oz, who are an incredible news platform.
Yep.
I'm very glad he did it through them. They're quite close with Stephen Cornelio as well. A pretty incredible moment, and one that did the rounds yesterday on social media, and everyone from what I've seen has been incredibly supportive, especially Giants fans. But I guess from a former player and a current player, like what does it mean to the competition?
I just think that it's because, as you said, it's not even like, you know, in recent times, Mitch is the first player. He's like the thing that which has been spoken about a lot is that statistically, like very clearly, there have been gay men that have played our game that haven't felt, for, you know, a variety of reasons, and a lot of that is, you know, both socially but also throughout history, what the environment in football clubs have been. They haven't felt comfortable enough to be out while they're playing, or even post footy to, you know, having been a footballer to come out. So I just think that, you know, we really hoped that this is something that would happen at some point in time and break down and at least begin to break down that barrier. Yeah, like it's just so inspiring for Mitch to feel comfortable enough with himself and feel like he is able to come out and be open with who he is. And I think that's just one of the other main things is that fans of the game and like even me and Coop having, been in the game through the last few years, there's a real push about being like authentic to yourself and fans want to see players for who they actually are, not just the footballer on the weekend. It's why like Toby's a bit of a different example, but everyone's obsessed with like who is Toby actually, because we see what he is on the field, but they want to know what Toby's actually like. And so this is another way to help really break down that barrier of like, this is who Mitch actually is. And I'm hoping that it helps to make other players, as I said, past, present and future, feel comfortable with being who they truly are. And so that people in the community can get that real authentic sense of we're more than just footballers.
Yeah, I think that's really well put by Tom there. I don't know much else to say other than that, but I hope that Mitch is feeling the love from, I guess, the entire AFL community, because I saw that post and it absolutely blew up. It was on everybody's story.
Yeah.
And I just hope that it encourages people in similar situations to, like Tom said, feel comfortable coming out and doing that sort of thing. Because that is an amazing thing to do, to be the first ever. Like, I couldn't imagine how long he's had it. Like, I feel bad for how long he may have had to sit on that and not come out. And I'm so glad that he had the courage to finally do it. And yeah, like I said, I just hope that like other people feel comfortable. I know in a place like the Giants, everyone's comfortable being themselves. So I hope that it's the exact same at other clubs. I know it may not be, but I really hope that people see that and take that and just go, okay, like I can take a step and I can do this, because I know he would have helped so many people by doing that.
So many people. We even had we obviously, not that we had much to do with it, but we were, vocal in supporting him.
Supportive, yeah.
As a football club, and even a few AFLW players that are gay reached out and were like, this means the world.
Like you guys were
even the
first.
smallest things. Yeah, but that doesn't matter at all. Like the smallest little thing, like it just makes people feel seen, heard, like so important for the game, so important for our football club. So kudos to Mitch, credit to him. You're right. Hopefully he's getting plenty of support.
Yeah, and I think the other important thing about it is that which I suppose can't be stressed enough is I hope it breaks down that barrier, but people just feel comfortable doing it in their own way and in their own moment. Do you know what I mean? It's not like
no pressure for people to do it.
Exactly. Either way, it's just that's like you are who you are, and it's just about being comfortable with that in terms of like you said, whether you want to come out publicly like he did, or you just want to live your life and that's just part of who you are. You don't feel a need to. I feel like it's just, up to the individual, but it's just about being authentic and true to yourself, however that may be. And so that was Mitch's way of doing that. And it's just amazing for him and amazing for the community that he's so strong and so brave to be able to do something like that in his own way that's true to himself.
Could not agree more. Now, we've got to talk about, I guess, quickly, the game on the weekend. Haven't really addressed it.
Just gone or coming
Just
up?
gone.
Yeah.
Refresh me. Who do you guys play again?
St Kilda.
St Kilda is a thriller.
I watched it.
Did you see Tom's goal?
I did.
Did you see the celly?
That was awesome.
It was one of the all-time celebrations.
He tries to sell it
his passion takes over. I don't think he actually thinks. He's said before.
Flexes as hard as possible to get the reins out.
He knew the photo was coming.
No, well,
it's a sick photo.
It is a good photo, but that's that's not any thanks to me. That's thanks to the photographer. I don't know who took that one, but that was a good photo.
You can give some credit to your muscles, mate.
It was funny though, because when I had that I was sort of thinking like, geez, I really want to kick this because it's just big sort of moment. I just want to go off. Yeah. So I did, and it was funny though because I sort of celebrated that way and then turned, and it just so happened that the way that I then turned to celebrate is the camera was perfectly straight on.
Oh, that's so
it was unreal. It was a massive moment.
Oh yeah, I accidentally saw the camera there and just lined up.
I actually had no idea, but it is anyway. Yeah, it was a nice moment. I'm glad I kicked it, and I'm also glad we won because we've seen some weird things happen with results and whatever else throughout the weekend, so we needed to make sure that we took care of business, and it took a little bit longer than we maybe would have liked, but St Kilda are a really good side, really well coached side too, and so they hung around and they made us put up a good fight, and it was nice to be able to get over the line.
Did you talk to our mate Jack Steele?
briefly.
You were head to head quite a bit.
I played on Steely a lot in that game, so I spoke to him a few moments here and there. But I think that might be saved for a bit more, Canberra over the off season if he's back home at all.
Oh, we'll all be back home, mate.
Yeah,
The reunion tour.
With some parts.
Exciting. Now, the other one to talk about, obviously, we mentioned right at the start, is that our opponent is now locked in. Had to wait a little bit longer than usual. Hawthorn at NG Stadium.
3:15.
No doubt you will not be there because you'll have a final.
I will have a final either that day or the next day.
Yep. But huge and really exciting for Giants fans to get a home final.
Well, I think that was, as a just beyond securing a final for us against St Kilda, it was also about, we spend a lot of time away from Sydney is quite well documented, and I think it's really important being able to repay the faith to our fans that don't get to see us as much as we'd love to play in front of them. So things like, that game against Richmond that supposedly is going to be able to be played at the SCG next year, we'd love to see that happen and reward our fans like that. But this is another example of, the more that we can play in front of our loyal Western Sydney supporters, the better it is for them, the better it is for us. And we let them down last year with our performance at NG Stadium in front of them and in the SCG the week before that. So we're looking to make amends.
Well, I'm sure we'll get more into the final next week.
Yeah.
But is that something like you think about last year? Like, does that come into your thinking at all?
Not in terms of, we're not like hyper fixated on it. It's been nearly a year now since that happened. So it would be ridiculous, I think, to be clinging on to something like that so strongly. We've gone a long way, I think, to learning lessons from that. We started in this pre-season and did a lot throughout that about not making the same mistakes. We've done sessions all throughout the year about a similar thing. So it's not like we're going to be going back and, like I said, hyper fixating on it, or we have all year. But, that happened. It'd be silly to ignore that it happened. So we just got to take the lessons from it and hopefully put them on a show in a week's time.
Oh, ready for some questions?
Yep.
Absolutely.
Okay. Sorry, I was reading. I completely forgot where I was. Do you need finals friendship bracelets for extra good luck? That's what we didn't talk about. Taylor Swift is engaged.
Oh, yeah.
Congratulations to her. How good.
Couldn't care less.
Hey, don't say that on here.
Yeah.
No, I think it's
cancelled.
I think it's exciting. It's really exciting for her and Travis to get engaged. It was a nice big ring as well. It was a good looking ring.
Wow, it was a big ring.
Bigger than Cristiano's?
No, that ring's stupidly big.
How much was that worth?
I thought
Cristiano's.
that was over $1 million.
Well and truly over $1 million. Yeah.
Like 7 or 8, wasn't it?
Well, isn't it 3 months of your salary? His salary is pretty crazy.
Yeah, but like 2 minutes of his salary. It'd be next 10 years, my salary.
By the time he bent over to pick the ring up, he would have earned more than a ring.
Yeah,
that's ridiculous.
It was.
It's stupid how much he earns.
Yeah, but no, it was nice to see for Taylor and Travis. Really exciting times ahead, and congratulations to the both of them.
That'll be the clip. Archie, this is crazy because we didn't tease that you were coming on. We didn't actually know you were coming on. You just had more time today.
No, I was just here. Yeah.
Should Cooper Hamilton be included in the Legends game tonight?
I'm actually surprised you didn't get a start.
We're all shocked. Oh, he's played with his mic again.
I didn't touch it. Okay. Is that...
Yeah, we're back.
That'll go.
Look, I'll be honest. I followed them on Instagram thinking, they might give me a DM and just go, this guy's keen. But I've talked to someone who is involved in it, and there was apparently they talked of having me as a super sub for the last quarter.
Yeah, right.
That was not me anymore. It's now Joe Watson, so I'm happy to be considered in the same realm as Joe Watson. But at the end of the day, I'm playing a final this weekend anyway. So
yeah,
I feel like if
bigger
I
and better things anyway.
Well, if I did play in it, it would show that I'm not fully invested in Rochester in the finals run. So
it's a good call.
It's probably
the teammates will appreciate that.
Yeah, they're good, man. Really good, man.
That's what we'll clip.
Go Rochester. Yeah, where's my invite?
Yeah, there's a new pub in Chippendale called The Green Room, #live podcast.
Yeah, that's just on Chippendale's a good spot too.
It's part of the tour.
Yeah. That's actually A1. Oh, that's got to be number one when we start.
The spot.
Yeah.
So we had a fan there on the weekend for the first... I don't know if it was the first time.
People are going to clip that and find that funny.
A fan there on the first time.
Wow. Jeez. Do you know what? That actually pisses me off, that chat.
You know what's hilarious is I see on when you post stuff and they comment on like the TikToks.
Always
or whatever,
the fans.
love supporting small creators.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Nah, it gets me. It actually
That
riles me up.
would.
I reckon it's so funny. 'cause
Sometimes
know
I
it's
drive
rage
home in
baiting you
silence.
too. Yeah.
Yeah, so do they call you like a micro influencer or something?
Yeah.
Like
Oh, well, now they are.
Oh, so now I get it too because you're
Yeah.
small.
Yeah. It's actually really good when you have to explain the joke. Losers. I underestimated how loud Tom is on the field. I could hear him clearly.
Oh,
Yeah.
don't get me started on that.
I think we put that down to clear communication.
Nah, he's like you hit like a high pitch, like a really high pitch.
Yeah, I do. I'm demanding the footy or demanding things from other people. I do yell and scream a lot on the field.
Hence the disposals. That's fair. Yeah. Maybe I need to do that. I can't touch the ball, so I just go
If
scream.
you're not call out for it, if in doubt, the coop, they'll get it to you.
I'll put it in practice this weekend.
If
Have you
Tom-
been playing guts on the weekend? Like when you've been playing, where have you been playing?
So I started guts, and then I sort of got thrown around a little bit. I played a little bit of forward at Carlton. That didn't work. Played a little bit of back. Couldn't seem to pull off the Witters sort of game.
Yeah.
And now I'm back in midfield. So
Yeah, okay.
I'm, I guess, back where I belong. Not on the wing, just inside ball, trying to touch football. But yeah,
Running around, racking up.
I wouldn't say racking up, very far from it. Nah, they got the team this weekend's got a very good midfield. So
How many goals did your brother end up on?
59. He kicked 10 in the last week. Actually, the two brothers combined for the season for 100, and then you include me at 101. There you go.
Which mark of Toby's was better?
Second one.
100% the second. Paul
Yeah.
Witters, man.
Yeah, it's rough.
How did you steal Eze from us? Let's talk about that.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
You follow. You don't
clearly-
follow the Premier
That's
League,
clearly
do
a
you?
Spurs
Not at
fan.
Yeah,
That must
which
be a
I
Spurs
love.
fan, yeah. Tottenham, by the way,
It was actually
they've started well.
yeah.
Beating
They
City.
they
at the
started well
Etihad.
last year though.
Beating City at the Etihad is
No,
cannot
it's pretty
be-
special.
Yeah, you can't
It's
turn
pretty
the nose
special.
up at that.
No.
Thomas Frank looks like a really good signing.
Well, he's a
But-
fantastic manager. It's just the longevity. Can they hold it? Probably not.
Wait and see.
Based on
Ange
experience.
also won them. That was pretty disappointing that Ange got the sack for that. But Thomas Frank is a good manager.
Oh, is Angie out now?
Yeah, he got sacked
Where
despite winning their first trophy.
Where does he work
like-
now?
He's unemployed,
Currently, yeah.
but
in the
his
club.
payout would have been like
Yeah.
millions.
Yeah.
So it's like the one you'd take.
Yeah, that's fair.
No, but a beautiful story, and I'm sure all our fans love this because they love when we talk soccer. But one of the junior, you know how when you go to like the Premier League clubs, their academies start at like 5 or
I didn't
6.
realise Eze was an academy.
So
for
Eze was in the
Arsenal.
Arsenal academy.
I always drive past the Juventus van.
Yeah,
parked
yeah,
on
yeah,
there.
they do. Yeah.
He got released, and he went to a few like lower league clubs. Came up through the ranks at QPR.
But they released him.
Arsenal released him.
Why
How
does he
old
want
was
to go
he?
back there then?
Then he was like 9,
They want to release him.
and then so he left, or 13 maybe when he left. He was young,
Yeah.
and then he went through the ranks at a few other clubs. Ended up at QPR. Came through the ranks, was a star in the championship. Crystal Palace bought him, and he's like turned and developed into Crystal Palace as one of their best players.
Yeah.
And then, so he's always been an Arsenal fan, and he tweeted back in the day like, "It'll all work out. Like I'll get back there." Like, and he's like
Wow.
manifested it. Anyway, so then Tottenham, our biggest rivals, bid on him. He's still kind of like a bit hesitant, and then Arsenal, Kai Havertz goes down and injured a forward. He gets injured. So Arsenal like, we need a new player. We love him.
Full circle.
Hijacked the deal.
Eze's not a forward though.
Yeah, I'd call him a
He's a
forward.
midfielder. He's a
Yeah,
midfielder.
creative midfielder. Can play forward.
Bit
He's
like
just
you.
dynamic.
I'll take them. Thanks,
Yeah.
Cobb. I'll take
Go on
it.
the weekend. Just saying.
Get off there. Don't you dare compare Eze to Tom Green. Versatile. Anyway, so Eze signs with Arsenal, and they did this parade, not a parade, but like the unveiling at the stadium.
Yep.
So he walks out, he's clapping, the crowd's going nuts, whatever. Then he turns around to walk back in, and the stadium play the song "It'll All Work Out."
That's
Unbelievable!
so
I got
good.
goosebumps just thinking about it. And it was the best day of my life.
That's enough
Wow.
Arsenal talk.
Yeah. Has Jacob heard from the influencer he has a crush on? No.
Are we saying this off air who this actually is?
I know
or-
who this is. Yeah, we can tell you off.
Yeah,
air.
we can tell you off air.
Why didn't you end up doing that thing though? Like,
The clip.
yeah,
What?
scared.
Nah.
You got
Honest
scared.
opinion. So
You got scared.
we know you listen to In the Green Room regularly, so you
Yeah,
probably remember
obviously.
the episode.
Yep, absolutely.
But Tom and I met my Melbourne crush
Yep.
in Melbourne when I was at the pub.
Yep.
Kind of threw Tom under the bus a little bit, and then got a photo with her.
Yep.
But I said like that Tom wanted the photo. Anyway, it's a long story.
Oh wow.
And then, so like had the chance to like shoot my shot kind of thing. So then I was going to clip it and use that as the post to kind of like get her attention. Maybe we fall in love. Don't know.
Oh my god.
Will said that it was like desperate, And then I asked a few people, and they're like, it could either go two ways. It's either really romantic or you're a creep. So I didn't want to be a creep. So I never did anything. And now it's just kind of like too far gone.
Well, let's hope you play a final in Melbourne. Maybe bump into
Collingwood
each other.
second week, beat them.
You're assuming they're going to lose week 1.
Well, I think I'm just hoping they lose.
That's fair.
Great
story, though.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, no worries.
I'll send you the clip. You'll love it. All right, let's do one more.
Just say Coop's nearly got to go as well.
Yep.
Just keep that in mind.
What is the time?
All right, last question. Actually, no more questions. One sec. That's all I got. Fantastic to have you, Coop.
Thank you very much.
Very,
Always is.
very excited
Thank you.
for this finals content to come out. Fingers crossed we get a second week at it.
Yeah.
And we
Otherwise,
get to piss more people off.
You come down to Rochi and you can do one for us, and we'll just take the piss out of the GV teams.
That would be pretty funny.
That would
I'd
be
do that.
hilarious. I reckon it'd go well.
All right,
too.
let's write a script.
Yeah.
Yeah, but thanks for joining us.
Thank you very much for having me.
Tom, what are you doing on the weekend off?
Going to Melbourne, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I see, Bobby.
Just a couple of days, yep.
No,
Should be
nice. That'd be nice. Reminder to Giants fans, AFLW, Henson Park.
Yes.
This Saturday.
Saturday, Indigenous round. You should see the ball and the boots Alicia Newman has painted. It is incredible.
Unbelievable.
Very, very talented. Tom,
Yep.
take it away.
Thank you very much for another week in the Green Room fans. That was pretty silly of me.
Shaky.
Coop, thank you very much for coming on. It's great to hear another update, and I mean, it's exciting to hear what I think it's exciting. I know you're clearly a bit, you feel lost at the minute, but
Yeah, I've made that pretty well heard.
no, but I think, I don't know. I think it's just exciting, like someone of your character and personality. I just think that it's really, you should look at it as an exciting period, but I'm sure you'll figure it out. People always figure it out. So
Appreciate that. Thank you.
you'll go well. Good luck in the final as well that you've got coming up.
Same goes.
Thank you very much. Yes, thank you to all in the Green Room fans. We really appreciate your support. Make sure to send us to family and friends on all major streaming platforms, and you can watch us on YouTube. Thank you very much. We'll see you next week.